What's up, people? This is your boy Lou. You know what it is, Wrestling 211. Back at you with a quick video. This is going to be my SmackDown review for July. I'm tired, people. I just got out of work a couple hours ago. For July 8th, 2011. Now, before I get started with the review of the show, because this is going to be more of a tirade rant on the show than me giving it any praise whatsoever, because this show really sucked. And I know I'm going to probably get a lot of heat for this, because a lot of people will probably say, oh, it was a great show or something, and maybe to the Randy Orton marks, this is a great show, but this show fucking sucked. Alright? This show is complete shit. The opening segment was complete garbage. The only thing good was we get to hear Cody Rhodes, because they make Daniel Bryan sound like a little fucking baby. They make him sound like a little fucking chump, you know what I'm saying? And we get Barrett, and then Sheamus just comes out with a ring and just comes out with a chair and clears the ring. I mean, whatever. He cuts his little promo about him going to win the Money in the Bank and cash in at the fucking pay-per-view on Randy Orton. And Christian comes out and says, oh, you don't fucking believe, or anyone else doesn't believe that I can beat fucking Randy Orton. Well, my contract's the way it is now, and I'm going to win. They got to make Randy Orton look like fucking Superman. I swear to fucking God, alright? Teddy Long comes out after that and gives Sheamus a match against Randy Orton because he wants it so bad. He gives it to him tonight. Again. On free TV. Which you've already seen. Multiple times. Typical Teddy Long segment. Go figure. Whatever. Then we get Rhodes and DiBiase versus Daniel Bryan and Zeke. Weren't Daniel Bryan and Sin Cara a tag team last time I checked? I don't know. I'm just saying. Granted, Zeke was with him in that 1 3-on-3, but Zeke is the Intercontinental Champion. Why is he in a tag team match? I'm just saying. And what's the point of this? Okay, granted, him and Daniel Bryan have some little backstory lines. They were in a match together. But why would you have Zeke get pinned by DiBiase? Simply clean at that. This is the first win DiBiase has had in how long? And it's against your Intercontinental Champion. You're supposed to be trying to make look good. I'm happy that DiBiase finally got a pin, but at Zeke's expense? Maybe it would have been better at Daniel Bryan's expense, because they're both at the same level in the card, and they could have had a feud and whatnot, and maybe their feud could have led to maybe Daniel Bryan turning his head or something and then realizing that Cody Rhodes is nothing but a scumbag and he needs to get off this motherfucker, and then eventually he figures it out, and then him and Cody Rhodes have a feud, and that puts DiBiase over as a face. I don't know. I'm just saying. It was the wrong person to pin. The wrong person. That just makes Zeke look bad. I'm trying to make him look good. Fucking Christ. Alright? Shit booking. Trent Beretta versus Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal wins. We got Khali at ringside doing commentating. Jinder Mahal looked good. That was the whole point of Trent Beretta being in that match. We all know he's never going to win a fucking match. The man has talent. He should be wrestling Sin Cara or something. I don't know. I know his job is to be a jobber, but I actually like the guy, and I hope they give him one day at least an Intercontinental U.S. title run or something for all the jobs that he does. I think he deserves it. But I give props to him for putting so many guys over, even though he's not over himself. But thank you, Trent Beretta, for entertaining me. AJ versus Tamina. AJ wins. Apparently, WWE, once again, does not care about the Divas. The match was longer than normal Divas match. It was okay. It wasn't anything spectacular. But you can see they don't give a fuck about the damn Divas division. They're not giving any proper storylines or anything whatsoever. The last storyline we actually had that was even anything relevant and good was the whole Lay Cool storyline. And that was with Mickie James practically the entire time. She's not with the company anymore. By the way, people, watch out for my WWE Women's division video on 10 reasons why the WWE Women's division sucks right now. That'll be coming up later in a couple of days. I just don't know what to say. That's why I'm going to talk about it in my video instead of right now. Leave it alone. That's right, I am. Just for now. Then we get Kane versus Mark Henry. Okay. First of all, The match itself, as it wasn't actually that bad for two big guys going in the ring and going at it. It was a very entertaining match considering. Mark Henry wins clean. I have a problem with that. Now, like I said, this is more like me kind of ranting on the show, but people just don't take it the wrong way. It's just that if you really think about it, does it make any sense for these two guys who are in their own respective matches at the pay-per-view to have one of them lose? Couldn't you have both of them face two guys that weren't even at the show? Like, I don't know, it didn't have to be two jobbers, but two guys that just were not at the show, that weren't booked for anything, that they could have went over, and made them both look good, and not have Kane lose and make him look bad going into Money in the Bank, considering he won the last one. Even if he didn't win the last one, regardless, why would you have your guys going into the event like that lose? If it was like some heelish way that Kane would have lost, like Mark Henry would have cheated so badly, I could understand. But the way that it happened made absolutely no sense. But once again, the match itself was entertaining, so I'll give it that much. This is bad booking once again. Very, very bad booking tonight. We get a Randy Orton promo. Oh, the promo's over. Okay, good. Tyson Kidd! Wow! He's on TV! Against Sin Cara. And the match itself was the match of the night. It was a good match. It wasn't great. It wasn't the best match Sin Cara's had the time he was there. They didn't even attempt to do La Mystica. They did the top rope. He does moonsault. He does moonsault. Boom, boom. There you go. 1, 2, 3. There was a couple, I guess you'd call botches in the match, but who cares? All right, and I'm just saying this because I've talked about this before. I've talked about this before, and I'm going to say it again. Does it really matter if he botches? Okay, I just botched my words right there because I'm kind of talking about most of it off the top of my head. And it's written down. I've just got the matches written down. I botched. Okay, are you people going to say, "Oh, you botched, so the video sucks"? The rest of it could be really entertaining, but because you botched, it sucks. For everything he does in the ring, why would anybody complain about one lousy fucking botch? Okay. WWE can't complain. Fans can't complain. Okay. He's actually a better in-ring performer than anybody in the company, really, with the exception of like guys like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk, but he's supposedly leaving. Okay, there's really not that many guys that are on his caliber of wrestling that can actually get in the ring with him and do the moves that he does. Like, they tried Primo. Primo really couldn't pull it off. He was better than most of these guys, but he really couldn't pull that much off with him. None of the guys he's been with the exception of Evan Bourne, I think if him and Evan Bourne scripted a match really well and was given time for them to work the match out and not just do it the last minute and call it out on the show with a Spanish ref, I think it could be a great match. I think a lot of matches would be really good if they gave the time to script these matches properly so they know what's going to happen in advance. They can make the matches good so they can practice with Sin Cara. Because they shouldn't slow Sin Cara's pace. See, I just botched again. Slow Sin Cara's pace down. Why the fuck would you slow his pace down? That's stupid. It's going to make him boring and dull and slow like everybody else. You're going to make him just do a bunch of punches and kicks and drop kicks? When we don't really do all this crazy shit. Don't stop him from doing what he does best. He's fucking an incredible talent. Fucking Christ, alright? Once again, it was a good match. He goes over. Tyson Kidd looks good in the match. So at least we've seen him on TV. Sin Cara goes over. They made up with the Christian thing. Thank you. There's no point in him losing to Christian. I don't fucking understand why he's even fighting him. Alright. Gabriel and Slater versus the Usos. The Usos win again. And once again, another tag match. They've won again 2 straight weeks. That's not bad. I'm glad we're seeing them. Can't complain. I wish they had some kind of storyline, but we'll see. Maybe we might get that. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Maybe Usos versus Nexus for the titles of the pay-per-view. Maybe you could book that somehow next week. I don't know. Just thinking. Maybe Monday or even Friday. A couple of days before the pay-per-view. Just saying. Possibility. Just maybe wondering. Maybe you guys can do that. Maybe. Then we get Randy Orton versus Sheamus. Christian is at the announce table. Cole looks like a fucking moron. Says Booker T He had more lawyers. He looking at his contract. He would have won more titles. But he's like, shut the fuck up. I won like 4 titles. Fucking dumbass Michael Cole. Fucking hate Michael Cole. Christian interferes. Randy wins. When Sheamus then boots Christian, and then Randy Orton RKO Sheamus. Randy Orton stands tall. What kind of a clusterfuck is that? He is Superman. Number 2. He is the co-leader of the He's the co-leader of the fucking Super Friends with John Cena. Okay. Mr. Robinator, the love child of Robinator, the Terminator, and fucking RoboCop. Fuck off from my TV. Go away. If you're going to continue to be a face and act heelish and do heelish things and never give the heels any time and always have the limelight so they can never look good to make you look good so people can actually buy into you with being the champion. What's do? Let them over. I'm just saying. Do these guys have to constantly keep getting buried? WWE, come on. Creative team, what the fuck? Vince McMahon, does Randy Orton have his head or dick so far up your ass that you just give him whatever he wants? He can't even look good losing. And whenever he can't win cleanly, because there's a DQ, he has to come out on top. He can never be buried. God forbid he's laying down at the end of a show. Legitimately. No, not Mr. Orton. God forbid the way you booked the motherfucker just like John Cena. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking Christ. This show was a complete mockery of a SmackDown show. This is probably the worst show I've seen in a long time. Probably at least in the last month or two. That being a long time for me. I give the show a C-. Lucky I don't give it a D. The only good match of the whole show was Sin Cara and Tyson Kidd. The rest of the show was very poorly booked. Made no sense. Opening segments sucked. The rest of the show was complete garbage. Well, I'll take that back. The Mark Henry Kane match was entertaining, at least. It was good. It was at a slow pace, but it was entertaining. So the rest of the card made no sense. The booking of it made no sense whatsoever. There's no reason for Zeke to get pinned by DiBiase. DiBiase should have pinned somebody else, alright? Sheamus losing makes no sense, alright? The Randy Orton promo in the middle of the show sucked, okay? Get Randy Orton off the fucking mic, okay? You do it with Sin Cara because you can't think English. Take Randy Orton off the fucking mic. Because you fucking need it. People love him so much, Randy doesn't need to talk. Then I might like him a little bit. Just a little bit. Just saying. Actually, I still hate him, but whatever. Alright? This show was sucked. This show was shit. This show was nothing but a giant clusterfuck. My opinion. But what did you guys think of the show? That's just my opinions. You know, you can maybe call me biased or whatnot, but this is what I thought of the show. I did not like this show. I thought it was complete junk. I was really disappointed. I thought it was going to be a lot better since the crap Raw that we got. But let me know what you guys think. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Leave comments, video responses, subscribe. You know what it is. Wrestling 2 101. This is Lou. Peace.